Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're embarking on a journey right into,
Rajavidya Rajaguya Yoga.
which means the king of knowledge and the most secret.
That's
Right.
the translation, yes.
So our mission today is really to unpack why it earns those, well, pretty grand titles.
And extract those insights.
Exactly. Insights that might actually serve as a kind of shortcut, maybe, to a more liberated understanding of life.
It's a fascinating chapter. Krishna doesn't really ease into it.
Right.
No, he jumps right in. He tells Arjuna he is about to reveal the ultimate knowledge, something so profound and sacred
Okay.
that once you truly grasp it, it frees you, completely frees you from all the entanglements, the bonds of life.
Wow, okay.
And that's the essence of Rajavidya, the king of knowledge, and Rajaguya, the most secret. It's secret not because it's deliberately hidden, but because its depth just transforms everything.
Right. So we're not just talking abstract philosophy here. This is meant to be practical wisdom.
Absolutely. Offering a direct path to living, well, a truly liberated life.
That's quite a claim, king of knowledge. What gives it that weight? Let's maybe start with how Krishna describes the divine itself, this idea of God's omnipresence. There's a specific analogy he uses, isn't there? A really striking one.
There is. It's beautiful and very widely quoted. Krishna explains that the entire universe is pervaded by him.
Okay.
And he gives this vivid analogy, like a thread in a garland of pearls.
Ah, yes, I remember that one.
And he goes on to say, he is the creator, the preserver, and yes, even the destroyer of the universe.
That image, the thread holding it all together, it's really powerful. But here's where it gets, well, really intriguing for me.
Go on.
Krishna says he's all of this, the source, the sustainer, the destroyer, but somehow remains entirely detached beyond these actions. That feels like a huge paradox.
It is the core paradox, definitely, and it holds such a profound insight.
So how do we wrap our heads around that? Being utterly involved, yet completely untouched.
Well, what's fascinating here is this concept of universal involvement without personal entanglement, you see.
Okay.
God is the very substance, the force behind everything, yet he is not bound by the actions or the results of that creation.
Can you give an example?
Think of the sun. It shines on the whole world, right? It nurtures life, lets us see, but it isn't affected by the deeds, good or bad, that happen in its light.
Right, it just shines regardless.
It just is. So this detachment isn't a lack of care. It's a state of perfect non-binding.
Unbinding, okay.
And if the divine can be so profoundly involved, yet utterly free, well, that raises a pretty powerful question for us, doesn't it?
Which is?
What does that teach us about how we might engage with our own lives, our actions, without getting totally entangled by the outcome?
Ah, I see. That's the kingly insight you mentioned.
Exactly. It has huge implications.
That's a phenomenal connection. I mean, if we could apply even a tiny fraction of that cosmic detachment to our daily stuff.
It would be liberating, wouldn't it?
Yeah, truly liberating. Okay, so moving from that grand cosmic scale, Chapter 9 also puts this huge emphasis on devotion, bhakti.
Yes, very central.
Why? Why is bhakti so absolutely central to this king of knowledge?
Because Krishna explicitly states that sincere love and faith, that's what truly matters, much more than any, elaborate outward rituals or big material offerings.
So it's not about the showiness?
Not at all. He says it directly. If someone offers me a leaf, flower, fruit, or water with love, I accept it.
Just simple things?
Simple things offered with love. It underscores that God values the simplicity and the truthfulness of the heart above everything else.
Okay.
So the profound takeaway here is that genuine devotion isn't about the size of your offering or how much it cost. It's the sincerity, the intention behind it.
Which means?
It means access to the divine is open to absolutely everyone, regardless of wealth, status. None of that matters if the heart is pure.
So it's all about the inner disposition, not just the outward act. Okay, this is where it gets really practical then. How does Krishna connect this devotion with our everyday actions, our karma? How are we supposed to approach our daily activities with this kind of mindset?
Right, and this is where that profound simplicity really meets practical application. Krishna gives a very direct instruction.
Which is?
Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer as charity, dedicate it all to me.
Everything.
Everything. The incredible insight here is that by dedicating all your actions, big, small, mundane, spiritual, doesn't matter to the divine, you transform them.
How so?
Well, you're no longer acting just for personal gain or, out of fear of consequences. You're acting as an offering.
Oh, right.
And this act of dedication, it effectively frees you from the binding effects of karma. It leads you towards liberation.
So literally anything can become an act of devotion.
Exactly. Every breath, every meal you eat, every task you do at work, it can all become an offering and therefore a step towards freedom.
That's a really profound shift in perspective, turning the mundane into the sacred.
And the binding into the liberating.
Yes. So if we pull all these threads together now, the omnipresence, the detachment, the devotion, dedicating actions, what's the single most important takeaway from chapter 9, this king of knowledge and most secret chapter?
I think the main teaching, the ultimate sort of blinkest insight, if you like, from this chapter, it's really in its radical accessibility.
Accessibility.
Yes, God is truly omnipresent, pervading everything. We talked about that. And sincere devotion is the direct, most accessible path to actually experiencing him.
Okay.
And this is a truly universal message because, well, God doesn't differentiate. Not based on caste or religion, social status, not even past mistakes, none of that.
Only love and faith matter.
Only love and faith truly matter. It means that anyone, literally anyone, regardless of their background, their life circumstances, their past actions, anyone can achieve liberation mokshanal simply by sincerely taking refuge in the divine, just turning towards the divine with an open heart.
Wow.
That is the profound secret. The highest truth is available to absolutely all, just through the heart.
It's really striking, isn't it, that something called the most secret chapter reveals such profound simplicity right at its core.
It is striking.
Makes you wonder why we often complicate the path to wisdom quite so much.
Indeed. It leads to a thought, perhaps. If the most profound and liberating truth is really found in this sincere dedication of one's actions, one's heart, what does that suggest about where we should truly be seeking meaning and freedom? Especially in our, increasingly complex, often overwhelming world.
Where should our focus be?
Right. How might this perspective actually change how we approach our daily lives, our work, even our constant pursuit of more knowledge? Where's the real value?
That is definitely something to ponder long after this deep dive wraps up. A really powerful thought. And for our next deep dive, we'll actually continue this incredible journey. Krishna starts revealing his divine manifestations to Arjuna. His vibhutis.
Yes, showing how the divine is present in all of creation in so many different forms.
Yeah. Exactly. It should be fascinating. So thank you for joining us on the deep dive.